Alrighty, Kat. Well, exciting one for you tomorrow. It's your first home game as West United head coach. How much are you looking forward to getting out in front of the fans and hopefully, seeing the girls put in a good performance?
Yeah, the fans have been fantastic so far, and the support they've shown through social media comments and obviously getting behind the girls every week. And yeah, I can't wait to see it and feel it in person, especially with this festive season upon us.
Coming off obviously the high of the first game in Adelaide with a disappointing result last week, how are you sort of taking stock of your first couple of weeks, what you've seen and what you've been working on with the girls?
Yeah, no doubt results is what we're here to collect, but at the end of the day I think we can take lots of positives from our performance, so we've got to build on that. We know with a little bit of change it was going to be a challenge for the girls, that period of adaptation, but I think they've really grasped the concepts and we'll see more of our principles come into play at home this week.
Yeah, I was in the two games, 5 goals scored, but then I guess on the flip side, you look at 4 goals conceded last week as well. I think probably going forward has been more of perhaps a struggle for the team, so it must be a positive to see the goals flowing in your first couple of games.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you don't score, you can't win. So look, we're obviously putting a few more numbers going forward. We've got obviously a little bit more of a desire in front of goal, and that has some vulnerabilities in terms of our game on a transitional defensively. So we'll look at tightening up things in that aspect in those phases of the game, and hopefully shut out some teams.
We've seen, particularly since you came in, the fullbacks really getting forward, getting involved. Obviously, Stacey scored against Newcastle. Jules the week before was particularly influential going forward around a couple of the goals against Adelaide. Is that something, in particular that you're looking to bring in? I know you spoke when we spoke the first time about the attacking football that you're looking to play. Are the fullbacks, sort of an integral role in that?
Yeah, absolutely, and those two particularly have done really well in adapting to I guess some of their new responsibilities. That doesn't change going forward. What we will say is their understanding of when that role really comes into play and just a little bit more protection, like I said, on those transition moments. So we'll look to continue to guide and educate them in those particular positions of fullbacks, but as we're doing for all the girls across the park in terms of some of their new roles within phases of play.
You haven't been able to have Carly yet, unfortunately. How's she tracking? And obviously, I'm sure the little bits you've seen of her in training, I'm sure you'll be looking forward to the time when you get to put her in the lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, with her representative duties, she copped a bit of a knock, so a little bit cautious of her coming back and rushing her back. She's got a big couple of months ahead of her. We're getting daily updates, we're seeing daily progression, so we hopefully see her in the next few weeks.
Perth obviously have a fantastic start to this season, level at the top. We played them round one and lost over there in Perth. What have you seen from them, particularly in some of the differences from last season, or maybe even towards the back half of last season? Because remember, they were making a big push for the finals last season. They've obviously carried that momentum into this season. So how do you view them as an opponent and a test for the girls?
Yeah, Alex has done a great job over a couple of years with that project to really build a core squad and really, I guess, implement his sort of game style. Obviously, it's working for him. Playing at home in Perth is obviously eliminates the biggest travel across this league. Their record away from home's a little different. That's where I think we can gain a big advantage. For us, again, it's about us this weekend, and it always will be. We'll implement our style of football and really capitalise on the threats that we can put to the opposition.